Hello guys. I wanted to answer a couple of guys wrote in. I think one guy was from New Zealand. And I'm always honored when you guys overseas write in because it's great to know that this hobby is growing and that you guys appreciate it. I love the things you guys are writing. Um, and they're asking how I go about taking care of the copper tape and the track itself. So in my grip right here, I got a Swifter that's usually made for floors, and this is what I use to dust and polish the copper on the track. What is this stuff called? Microfiber.
Microfiber,
This is
yes.
a microfiber cloth that I stripped into a 6 by I'd say 14-inch strip, and it fits onto the Swifter like so, and I pop that in, and I'm able to use this Swifter to go around and dust the track before we have an event. Um, the nice thing about this is that I'm able to reach around the scenery, and it doesn't, the microfiber cloth doesn't pick up the copper. In areas like this where we need a lot of conductivity because the cars slow down, I can go across it and sort of buff it, and you'll see that the copper will sort of pick up and shine. Because just like a penny, copper uh, has corrosion, and if I go 3 or 4 months without an event, I personally can see the track darken. I'll go all the way around the track with this Swifter as far as I can reach. And when I designed the track, I designed it so that I could reach everywhere, and I succeeded in doing that. But I want to reiterate that water is the enemy of this track. I've gone around and dusted it with a damp rag and wrecked it. The next day, the copper just oxidized, and the car's conductivity was horrible. The best thing that I found, and I told you in a different video, was this product made by Slick 7,
Voodoo liquid.
Voodoo Braid and Communicator Contact Enhancement. Gus, come around and let me show you this. Okay, Gus, this is stuff. The number is PNS7537. A drop of this braid and commutator contact enhancement product from Slick 7, just a drop on each of the two braids, taken around the track, leaves a film on there that does not allow the track to corrode. And it's worked fantastic for me for the last 12 years. Before that, I would have to take a car around and it would stall because it would pick up the oxidation, and oxidation does not communicate electricity off of copper. And once I found this product, I put a couple of drops on the first 5 or 6 cars that go around, and I haven't had that trouble again. So that is a plus. A negative is to use copper polish, which I have tried. I've used these products, and sure, the copper turns good and shiny, but it oxidizes 10 times faster again.
So this instant copper polish you do not recommend.
No, not at all.
And
I
what's the
just,
other one?
it's Brasso. It's the stuff that people use.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
It's metal polish for
Yeah.
chrome. The guys who are into cars know these products for their chrome bumpers. I tried to use it on the track, and it was a complete failure. I had to work real hard to get the oxidation off.
Can you flip that bottle? Or does it have anything on the back?
No, that's it,
okay.
my friend.
Just the front? Okay,
This is 4 ounces, and this has lasted me about 5 years. My son got this for me.
So the website is www.slick7.com.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I put it into a little dropper. We call it Voodoo Juice, and it actually helps the traction. There are guys who use this to clean their tires. Now, I don't do that. I use the other product, that green stuff.
Yeah, we've discussed it in another video.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and look at it.
Right, and this just on the contacts, and I'll go around with this Swifter, dust it, and you'll be amazed at the bottom of the Swifter how quickly it gets dirty. this is just from doing it over
Just,
there.
yeah, one corner.
Just one corner. So it does pick up the dust.
Of course.
The drop ceiling helps a lot. Before I had a drop ceiling, my track would get dirty. And another thing that I want to talk to you guys about, if you can look up close, Gus, you'll see on this track little puckers. See those little puckers? If you look up close, Gus, you can see these little puckers. I'm going to use this this tool here to show you right there and right there. You can't avoid that. That used to be smooth at one time, but the wood expands and contracts with the humidity in the air at a different rate than the copper does. And after years of the wood growing and contracting, this forms a pucker. And just like taking a spoon and bending it, you keep bending it and bending it, it'll break. You could get a break in some of these spots, but mind you, I've only had about 3 or 4 of them inside of the last 30 years.
So
but-
only 3 breaks in about 30 years.
But you know why?
Why?
I got dehumidifiers running in the basement.
So that's the other trick.
Dehumidifying the air is very important. I have a fan blowing underneath the track to circulate air, and I have a dehumidifier going all through the summer. And in winter, of course, the furnace dries out the air, and it brings it down here, and it isn't a problem.
So if you live in a hot environment, then you need to do this more and make sure that the humidifier is running all the time, right?
The
Correct.
dehumidifier.
Dehumidifier,
The
yeah,
dehumidifier,
yeah.
So that's it, guys. It's about all that I wanted to tell you. I needed to answer the comments, and there was no better way to answer how do I take care of the track but to show you.
Perfect. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jimmy.
Okay, buddy. See you guys.